off as we head to the later hours.
Okay.
Maybe get your trick-or-treating done early.
Yeah,
I like that.
I really like
And then eat all the candy before bed.
Yeah, great idea.
I love that. Or for breakfast.
Aunt Jamie's here for all of you. It's time to take a coffee break now. We're starting with why you may soon be fighting bots for more than just concert tickets.
Yeah, reservations for popular restaurants are getting booked up, not by people, but by bots.
I don't like this.
And buying the spot off of them could cost you more than just dinner. According to Bloomberg, platforms like Resy are looking for ways around these algorithms that take up slots and resell them to diners. And just like StubHub, these sites for this too, they have sites for this too. One called Appointment Trader has sold millions of dollars in reservations. Another is called Sita. And it has some bookings up for grabs at nearly $500.
Come on.
See, this is what I'm not understanding.
Hopefully that's not for the Olive Garden.
No. Yeah. But I'm not understanding if the bots are doing it. What if you just show up at the restaurant and then if no one's showing up and paying this? What's happening to the restaurants?
I don't know.
Maybe people are just paying.
I'm assuming people are just paying for them. But I will say I've experienced this where I've tried to find, you know what, I'm convinced they're doing that at Disney. Because when you try to get like a reservation at the park, it's just like nothing's available for weeks at a time, months at a time. I mean, I guess presumably people are booking them months out.
Sounds like a great investigation.
Consumer investigation.
report.
The hardest part is to just prove that that's being done. You know, even with the concert tickets, it's really tough.
Yeah.
But you know who loses in all of this? The consumer, right?
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Well, it might be tough to get a booking at some of those hot spots, but don't let that stop you from dining somewhere new.
Okay.
A recent survey found the average American goes 5 months without trying out a new restaurant. And most people
I
say,
believe that.
yeah, because people are creatures of habit. Then this isn't the only area where people stick to what they know in their lives. The survey also found lots also go 4 months before finding a new song or TV show they like. Sticking to what you know isn't actually the best for you, though. Researchers found people who prefer to try new things are more likely to be happy with their lives.
Well, it's interesting. I read a study recently that said people who watch the same show over and over again, like I'm somebody that when I'm kind of down, I'll watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
And it says that if you have high anxiety, that level of
Because you know what to
familiarity,
expect,
you know what
right?
to expect, so that lessens. So I'm guessing happy people don't have to lessen their anxiety and want to do the same thing over and over and over
And the
again.
restaurant thing, it's so much easier than like, I don't know,
Yeah.
got to read
You
the
know
reviews
what
and
you
figure out
like.
what's new. Exactly.
Yes.
It's like, I know exactly what I'm going to order.
You don't
I
wanna
know
be
where I like to
disappointed.
sit. Exactly.
Yeah, I like it too when you know the servers, you know the people
Correct.
there. And I think also if you have kids, it can be anxiety ridden to try a new restaurant because you're afraid like there will be something that your kids don't like on the menu.
yeah.
Or
the
like,
grilled cheese has the bread too thick
Yes.
and then your 3-year-old won't eat it.
well, and also you have to find places that are family friendly, that maybe it's a little louder, or they have areas where you don't feel like if your kids are making noise that you're disturbing anyone. So I think also I've fallen into a habit of just doing the same thing because with kids, that's
it's
just
easier.
sometimes and kids are creatures of habit. They
Yes,
do
they
later.
are. They like the same thing.
Over and over.
Over and over and over again. Social media has a lot of influence on trends in fashion, but recently it became an even bigger source for travel inspiration. I brought this one up because of your honeymoon. I'm like dying now to go.
Well,
Yes.
I
to
feel
Bora
like
Bora.
this is why I chose Bora Bora.
Is
so
it?
You can go ahead and explain.
So, okay, according to a Forbes report, half of travelers have chosen a destination simply because they saw it on social media. The odds of that happening jumped to 82% when only considering Gen Z.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And the influence doesn't stop at booking. A majority also admitted they feel pressure to recreate some of the experiences that they see online, even if it means going over their vacation budget. Experts say this influence is not shocking since most people see at least one travel post on social media per day.
But you can't always trust those posts. I went to Bali and wanted to see, some of these sites that I've seen that look amazing. It's a tourist trap where it's all set up just so you can get that one iconic
And you're
picture.
standing in line for that one picture.
Yes, and like everything around it is ugly.
Thank you, because Bali was on the list for honeymoon. So I'm
Bali is
checking that
it's
out.
still beautiful, but you just have to watch out for the things you've seen on social media.
But that's why these cruises and different destinations, they do a lot of their advertising through social media
It
influencers
works.
because they get a lot of bang for their buck.
I will say, Bora Bora was incredible. It did live up to my expectations. So if that's on your list,
Check out her Instagram feed.
highly recommend. It's fantastic. But I really didn't know about it before social media.
Yeah.
So It makes sense.
It's those overwater bungalows. How can they not be
dreamy.
amazing?
Swimming underneath.
They are dreamy. Okay, one longtime Major League Baseball player isn't retiring because of an injury, but because of this.
I can assure you it's not a stuffed animal, although it does look like one.
I approve. St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Adam Wainwright retired at the end of this season because he's a dog dad. He got a puppy. The 18-year MLB veteran posted his official retirement paperwork on X, and that was the sole reason he gave for ending his baseball career. Wainwright has a lot to celebrate aside from the new addition to his family. He played nearly 500 games, had more than 2,000 strikeouts, and won a World Series. Well, that makes a lot of sense, and a good time to become a dog dad, a cutie. I approve.
Yes.
I very much approve.
So
is
cute.
someone or one of us here when we decide to move on? Are we going to say, "Oh, I got a puppy, Bob"?
Yes. So it has nothing to do with the job. It's just because I wanted to be a dog.
Exactly.
I mean, look, he has such an amazing career.
Yeah.
So it's easy to walk away.
And I'm sure there's more to the story. It's just like it
sure.
sums it up a little easier.
Keeps us talking about
Puppies are
him.
hard to train. That is
Yeah.
true. So good luck to you.
But I think if he can do all that on the diamond, I think he could probably have
Yeah,
a puppy.
true.
And that is today's coffee break.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.